This is Jen with Stay Posh, and in today's video we are going to be looking at Falcon Pocket Light F7. It is a bicolor rechargeable LED light that also has RGB, so it's going to have all of the color for your creative needs. This light also has all these special effects like strobe, paparazzi, fire truck, and we're going to be exploring all the features of this light and testing it out today, so stick with me. So the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and unbox this baby. So let's get going. And voila, we've got our pocket light laid out. It also comes with a honeycomb and a softbox diffusion silicone piece. Let's get into the box. Oh, but first I wanted to show you the special effects scene options as well as some information. Feel free to go back and pause it, but I'm also gonna have that information available later on. We're gonna go through it all. And so, it's a nice box. It feels almost kind of like an iPhone box. Gotta love good packaging. Once we are in here, we've got the LED right there. It is a bicolor rechargeable light that has RGB settings. And you can see it's like kind of a hard plastic. This is a hard metal. It's really well built. Has an LCD screen here, USB-C for charging, power button, and then 2 dials to change through the settings and also the intensity of the light. All in all, feels like it's a nice weight. It's good quality light. These silicone diffusion pieces just slide on like so. Pretty easy stuff there. Same with this one. It's just got those wings on the side. Once you get in, it has all of the different effects scenes kind of on a sticker here. And so you could put that on the light or wherever you want. Here we've got the user manual telling you everything that's in the box, as well as some additional information about those scene settings and the light itself. Comes with a pretty nice case. It's got a mount there to put on top of the camera. Here's another mount that it comes with for putting it on different types of stands. There's the charging cable. And then the bottom of the light has a 1/4-20 mount on it too. And so just slides in easily like so. And that is all that you get in the box. And there it is. All right, now that we have the light out of the box, we're gonna go ahead and set it up on a stand from about 1 meter away from the wall. We're gonna be testing out all the different features and the functions of the light. But first things first, gotta remove the cover. We're ready. All right, we've got everything set up to test the light now. We've got the light on the stand and we have it on. We have it at 100% intensity. You can see the color temperature is around 52 Kelvin, and we've got it 1 meter away from our white wall backdrop. Now, the lux of this light at 1 meter is about between 295 and 320 degrees, depending on whether you're at the coolest or warmest temperature. And so the coolest temperature, you're getting a little bit less of a brightness as you would with the warm temperature. So now that I've got the light on, it's got 2 main dials on the right here, but the on button is something you can flip through to get different multi-function. And so what we're first going to do is just see the intensity of the light. You can turn it by 1 degree or 1%. So it does get down all the way to just a 1% and all the way up to 100. Now, just so you know, I'm shooting this at 1/50th shutter speed with an f4, and I'm at an ISO 400. So for ISO 400 at 1 meter away, you are getting quite a lot of light out of this little guy. All right, so moving on to the light features. If you use the top dial, that's where you can fan back and forth between its warmest and its coolest light temperature. And so it's got quite a range, all the way from 9,000 Kelvin down to 2,500 Kelvin. So now the next thing you're going to do if you want to use the functions of this light is go ahead and click just on the power button. Just push it in 1 time. To hold it in turns the light on and off. But now you'll see you have an HSI light modality here. The way the HSI works is H is for hue, S is for saturation, and I is for intensity or brightness. And so same as you could with the color temperature, you can take that I up and down all the way to brighten it. If you click on the second dial here, or the first dial, but the second option, you can see that now the H is highlighted, that value. And you can change the hue all the way through the RGB. Getting all these reds, and it just cycles back the way all the way through. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here, push it in one more time, and you can see that the saturation dial is lit, and this way you can take it down all the way to 0 and then all the way back up to 100. And so you can change not only the hue, the saturation, but also the intensity of this light. So that means it is extremely versatile. You can dial in whatever light quality you want, basically, because of this vector, this HSI vector tool that this light is using. So now that we have seen how all that works and how all the different colors work, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this back up to 100% saturation. We're at 100% intensity. We're gonna jump back up here to the hue, and I'm just gonna fade again, kind of slower this time. Oh, it doesn't have much of a pressure sensor, but you can dial one at a time by flipping, or you can push down all the way, and it goes very quickly through all the different light qualities. All right, so our next feature that we get to is you are going to push the power button again, and it went very dark, but this because that says scene off. And so now we're about to dial through all the different color scenes that this light has to offer. So careful, some of these are very flashy, so if you're sensitive to flashing light, you may want to skip over this next portion. All right, scene on. We're at scene 20 now. Whew. I'm not sure what this one is called. It has a sticker label 1 through 18 available in front of me, and so I'm just going to read off 1 through 18 what these are. I'm not sure what 20 scene is. So now I'm on 19. Again, it doesn't say exactly what this light scene is on the box. It only has 1 through 18. On 18, here we are. This one is called Party 2. Scene 17, we are at Party 1. Scene 16, this one is Blue Flash. The next one, 15, is Green Flash. The next one we're gonna have is Red Flash. Then we have a Double Flash. This one's called High and Low Beam Bulb. This one's number 12. The next one is called Strobe, number 11. Be wary. Woo! Next one is called Paparazzi. It's got a bunch of different camera-like flashes. All right. This next one is called Candy. Oh, I'm sorry, Candle. That makes a lot more sense. It's kind of dark in here. All right, our next one is Screen. This next one is HSI Demo Fast. So this is just going through all of the different light qualities and characteristics. This next one is HSI Slow. It's obviously going to be going through it much slower. Lightning 1. This is Lightning 1. The last one was Lightning 2. This is called Fire Truck. Then we have Ambulance. And our last one is Police Car. Wow, I just gotta say, that is very fun. That has all these features, and it definitely opens up the idea to all the different creativity that you can use with this light. You know, maybe the last two are programmable. I don't know. We'll definitely have to check that out for you and say something in the comments below. All right, to get out of scene, now we're back on our very first page, which is just where you get to dial through your color temperature and your intensity using the two dials at the top and the bottom. And then to turn off, you just hold down. But before we end our test today, I do want to do one test of each of the filters that it came with. So the first we're going to start with, we've got it at 100%. Let's go somewhere kind of in the middle there for daylight. And we are going to first do the honeycomb filter. So just doing a back and forth there, you can definitely tell the comparison of the two. It definitely shrunk the spread of the light with that honeycomb filter. All right, and now we are going to test the softbox filter. This one's white. Just slides over the front here. Just a quick look at all three next to each other, and now let's compare to another RGB light. Hey everyone, I'm Jen with Stay Posh, and in today's video, we're doing lighting. We have a review of the Tyrion RGB video light. As always, these lights are spaced 1 meter from the background. That's our way of measuring the luminosity. And so if you're curious how this would compare in brightness or how much the luminosity rating of this light looks, this would be it at 1 meter. I'll go ahead and be a subject in front here so you can kind of see how well it's lighting me. And I'll definitely put my exposure for this section down below. All right, let's dial through those colors. So as we dial through the colors, that's basically what this light could do. It was a cheaper plastic body. You could only dial through the colors. It didn't have the HSI, and the battery was external. It also wasn't by color. All right, and that is gonna wrap our video for today. I hope this was helpful for you to decide whether this light is made for you or not. You could see in the test where we compared it to a different RGB light that it definitely obviously had more of these features and functions that you weren't gonna get from that other light. And so in my opinion, I think it's worth the little extra money to go ahead and get something that's gonna be more versatile for your setup, for your creativity, for a different variety of shoots. So if you are interested in this light, definitely check out the link below. It will take you right to an Amazon link where you can get the light today. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Again, I hope it was helpful. I'm Jen with Stay Posh, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.